Have you ever wondered how we got here? Not just you and me, but all of us. This vast, complex world of laws, rights, and nations. What if I told you it all began not with a bang, but with a single radical idea scribbled on a clay tablet over 5,000 years ago? This is the story of our Mind Odyssey, an epic journey tracing how human thought shaped our world, from the first laws to the fight for freedom. Our story starts in the sun-drenched plains of Mesopotamia, along the fertile banks of the Tigris and Euphrates. Here, the Sumerians built the world's first cities, Uruk, Ur, and Eridu. These weren't just collections of mud brick houses, they were laboratories for civilization. But the Sumerians' greatest invention wasn't the wheel or the plow, it was order. They realized that for society to thrive, it needed rules. And so, around 2100 BCE, the Code of Ur-Nammu emerged. It was the world's first known legal code, a revolutionary document that declared justice shouldn't just be a divine mystery, but a written, shared responsibility. For the first time, fairness was recorded for all to see. Just as Sumerian ideas began to flourish, a new figure stepped onto the world stage, Sargon the Great. Around 2334 BCE, he did something unprecedented. He united the warring city-states into the Akkadian Empire, the very first empire in history. Sargon's reign was a quantum leap in human organization. He proved that one leader could govern diverse peoples and cultures under a single unified system. This required more than just military might. It demanded a new level of political thinking, bureaucracy, diplomacy, and the power of a shared identity. The age of empires had begun, and the world would never be the same. After the Akkadians, Mesopotamia remained a cradle of innovation. Around 1750 BCE, a Babylonian king named Hammurabi gave the world one of history's most iconic legal documents. Carved into a massive black stone, the Code of Hammurabi wasn't just a list of harsh punishments. It was a philosophical statement that the strong may not oppress the weak. It introduced the idea that law should be universal, applying to everyone, and that justice should be standardized. Meanwhile, far to the northwest, the Hittites were developing their own laws, which often favored fines over execution. This showed a growing sense of humanity, a belief that justice could be balanced with mercy. Together, these codes were humanity's first draft of a moral compass, turning abstract ideas of right and wrong into concrete rules for living together. Fast forward to the 5th century BCE, where a different kind of revolution was brewing in the city-state of Athens. This one wasn't won with swords, but with words. For the first time, citizens gathered in open assemblies to debate, vote, and create their own laws. This was the birth of democracy, rule by the people. Now, it was far from perfect. It excluded women, slaves, and foreigners, but it shattered the old model. Power was no longer a divine right or a royal decree. It was a shared contract. At the same time, thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle began asking the big questions. What is justice? What is a good society? They elevated governance from a practical problem to a profound philosophical quest. As Greek influence waned, a new power was rising: Rome. The Romans were brilliant engineers and soldiers, but their true genius was for law. They inherited the democratic spirit of Greece and the legal structures of Mesopotamia and perfected them. In the Roman Republic, the Senate became the epicenter of debate, and foundational documents like the 12 Tables spelled out the rights of citizens. The Romans gave us concepts we still cherish today, like innocent until proven guilty and the right to a fair trial. As the Republic grew into an empire, this legal system became the glue that held a vast and diverse territory together. Even after Rome fell, its legal DNA lived on, shaping the laws of nations for centuries to come. The fall of Rome didn't end the story. humanity's quest for justice continued to evolve. In 1215, English barons forced King John to sign the Magna Carta. This document was a game-changer. It declared that no one, not even the king, was above the law. It planted the seeds of individual rights and constitutional government. Centuries later, those seeds bloomed spectacularly with the American Declaration of Independence in 1776. Its bold proclamation that all people have unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness was the culmination of thousands of years of human struggle and thought, from Hammurabi's code to Athenian democracy. Each step wasn't just political, it was a psychological leap forward as humanity learned to see itself not as a subject, but as a creator of its own destiny. So, how did our minds even become capable of such incredible feats? The secret is our unique ability to build on the knowledge of the past. We don't have to start from scratch with every generation. We have writing, symbols, and stories. We have history. The first Sumerian scribes who recorded grain sales accidentally invented a way to preserve ideas across millennia. The Greek philosophers who questioned everything taught us how to use reason. Roman lawmakers showed us how to build systems. And Enlightenment thinkers turned those systems toward the pursuit of freedom. This isn't just cultural change. It's the story of our cognitive evolution, with our laws and governments acting as a mirror to our own developing consciousness. This journey reveals a powerful pattern. As human thought advances, society transforms. When Hammurabi codified justice, he created stability. When Athens embraced democracy, it unleashed citizen participation. When Rome built its legal framework, it unified an empire. And when the Enlightenment championed human rights, it sparked revolutions across the globe. Ideas are not passive, they are the engines of change. Once people experience fairness, they demand equality. Once they have a voice, they demand representation. Progress isn't a straight line. It's a feedback loop where our new understanding of the world continuously reshapes it. And so, here we are today, standing on the shoulders of this incredible 5,000-year journey. The questions that puzzled Ur-Nammu, Hammurabi, and the founders of democracy are still with us. How do we live together peacefully? What does a just society look like? What are our responsibilities to each other? The story of the human mind is far from over. New challenges like AI and global connectivity are forcing us to redefine what it means to be human all over again. Like every generation before us, the choices we make today will shape the evolution of consciousness for centuries to come. The Odyssey continues. From the first clay tablets of Sumer to the glowing screens in our hands, the story of civilization is woven from a single, unbroken thread. Our relentless drive to understand ourselves and build a better world. Empires rise and fall, technologies come and go, but the quest for justice, freedom, and meaning is eternal. That journey, this Mind Odyssey, is the true, incredible story of us. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time. If you found this exploration as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the ideas that shape our world. See you next time.